Today we're going to talk about the 4 different ways that you can stake your Ethereum. So as always, let's get straight to it. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Wajaha, and yeah, since Ethereum transitioned from proof of work to proof of stake, of course now we can stake Ethereum, and there's 4 different types, and today I kind of wanted to go in bit of depth and kind of explain the different ways to actually stake your Ethereum. These are 4 different methods altogether, and of course within each of these methods there's many other options as well, but these are the 4 main categories of Ethereum staking, and I thought let's just jump straight into it. So the first way revolves around solo staking. Now if you want to stake your Ethereum as an individual, become your own validator, well, there's a number of steps in order to do so. Now, the first thing is you need to have at least 32 Ethereum. That is the minimum requirement. Once you've got 32 Ethereum plus a little bit extra for some gas fees, well, you're going to need to get some sort of hardware, and this is the sort of hardware that you need. Something like DApp node, and there's lots of different other options as well, but something like this gives you the tech, the hardware that you need to actually get started with Ethereum staking. And you can see that it's not really that cheap either. You're going to be paying 4 figures for this, really, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, once you've got one of these, you are able to run your own validator, and you have full control. You get the direct reward of Ethereum staking directly to you, and you just run this software. You got to run it 24/7, and it should be able to allow you to verify those blocks correctly. So yeah, you do need to have some technical know-how about how to run these hardwares, how to run the software on them as well. So I wouldn't say that this is something for beginners. Of course, you also need to have 32 Ethereum, which is going to be costing you $50,000 plus at the current market rate. So yeah, there's a few things there to consider. That's how you start off with solo staking. Now, if you actually want to download the software as well, it's quite intuitive, but you can find all of it on here. So DApp node is just one of the options, but there's a few other options as well, and you can find them directly on the Ethereum organization website. Now, if you're a little bit, if you're thinking I'm not too comfortable using this hardware, well, the second way that you can stake Ethereum is called Ethereum staking as a service. And essentially you can basically go to another company like Block Staking, and basically outsource the hardware to them, and you can stake your 32 Ethereum, run your own validator with the software, with the hardware that these guys provide. And again, there's lots of other companies that offer this service as well, staking as a service. You have full custody over your assets. You own the keys to your assets as well. So it's an important thing because that means you're kind of still in control. However, the only thing is you just have to be aware of that, that these companies are audited properly and their code is audited properly. But otherwise, I think this should be a good way. Again, if you really want to run your own validator, again, you will need 32 Ethereum in order to do this. Again, you can do that. And you can participate in Ethereum staking. So yeah, again, you can use their software. In terms of pricing, I believe you just probably will have to pay for some of the cloud storage. Otherwise, it shouldn't cost you anything else. And again, all you'll need is 32 Ethereum plus a little bit more for gas fees, and you can pretty much get started here. So yeah, definitely check this place out. Again, I found this on the main Ethereum website as well, and they've got lots of other options. So yeah, just if you're not too keen on the hardware, again, you can do it directly here as well, and the rewards should be the same. Of course, because you're not doing it yourself, this company and the other companies will take a small fee, so just bear that in mind, and every company will have a different fee. I'm not too sure exactly how much it costs, didn't really say it too clearly on here, but I assume it's probably a few percentage or a small few percentage of the profit. So that's the second way, staking as a service. Now the third way, and I think this is for me where it gets more interesting, is liquid staking. And I don't know if you've heard, but Lido is probably the largest, or in fact they are the largest staker of Ethereum. And essentially they offer a service in which you can basically deposit your Ethereum into their own smart contract. and they will take that Ethereum and stake it for you. Now, how do you get paid the reward? Well, you don't actually. What happens is when you deposit your Ethereum, you get given ST Ethereum or staked Ethereum, and that is an asset that is constantly going up in value. It's rebased, all the time, and that rebasing is the profit from the staking. So it should be going up at around a 5% rate per year. And if you click stake now and go to their platform, you can see, they've got $7 billion worth of Ethereum staked, like a few million Ethereum staked. And at the moment it's offering an APR of 5.4%. And it's very simple. It's just clicking stake now. You'll just have to connect your wallet. And yeah, there you go. You'll be able to convert your 1 ETH into 1 staked ETH. And you just remember that staked ETH is constantly being rebased. So yeah, they've got 4.5 million Ethereum staked, and it's earning annual percentage rate of 5.3%. So again, of course, Lido are going to be taking some of the Ethereum reward as for themselves, commission, and where does that commission go? Well, part of it actually goes to the Lido DAO, which is this governance token for the Lido protocol. So yeah, what are the benefits of doing this? Well, number one, you don't need 32 Ethereum. You're not running your own validator, so you don't have to be wary of slashing or anything like that. You don't have to worry about that. You're depositing it. Lido will take care of that. Lido will take care of the infrastructure. You just provide your asset, and yeah, easy, happy days. Now, one of the issues, and I didn't mention beforehand, is that at the moment Ethereum can be staked, but it can't be withdrawn. It can only be withdrawn after an update called the Shanghai update, which might be a while away. So if you're a solo staker or staking as a service, as we talked in option number 1 and option number 2, well, you won't be able to withdraw any of the rewards or the Ethereum for quite a long time. With staking over here, however, because you've got this liquid staking token, staked Ethereum, well, you can actually go to Curve and or any other kind of exchange and sell your staked ETH back to normal ETH. Now, of course, there might not be a one-to-one peg, so you might lose a bit of money there. It might be slightly off, and at times staked ETH has traded at a 2, 3, 4% discount to Ethereum. So bear that in mind, but at least you've got that option for liquidity. So that's staked Ethereum, or kind of some of the staked liquid staking derivatives. Another favorite of mine is Frax, which is something that's just come out very recently. So Frax ETH, again, this is a staking model. Essentially, you can deposit your Ethereum and you'll be given Frax ETH. Now with that Frax ETH, you don't actually earn a yield. If you want to earn a yield, you have to convert this Frax ETH into staked Frax ETH. And it's only the staked Frax ETH that earns a yield. And because of the interesting 2-token model that Frax have, they're actually able to offer much higher than 5.3%. And I don't know what the exact APR is at the moment, but it will depend on some of the modeling. But essentially, you're able to earn a supercharged yield. And I've talked about this in a lot of detail in some of the previous videos that I covered on Frax, my newsletter and Twitter thread. So I'll leave a link in the description and you can check that out in your own time. But essentially, this is another liquid staking model for Ethereum, and you can stake your Ether here. And again, it's going to be liquid with this derivative, so you've got lots of other options there as well. But yeah, that's another way that you can earn some nice yield. And again, you don't need 32 Ethereum to get started here. Frax will handle that for you. The last way, so the fourth way that you can actually stake Ethereum, is with centralized exchanges, and the most popular one at the moment is Coinbase, or the one that people are talking about at the moment. Now, in order to stake Ethereum, all you need to have is have some ETH in your Coinbase account. You just need to live in a place that is eligible for ETH staking. You have to complete some ID and make sure you're verified. And once you've done that, you're able to participate. And of course, if Coinbase are going to take some of that for themselves. So I think out of all of the different options, this one I'm not too keen on, but each of the 4 options has its pros and cons. If you directly want to participate in Ethereum staking, you can be a solo staker. If you're not too keen on the hardware aspect, well, you can use staking as a service. If you're very into the world of DeFi and you want to earn a supercharged yield on your Ethereum staking, well, you can get, try out some of these liquid staking derivatives like Lido or Frax. And if you're someone who's not too comfortable with any of the above and just want to take it easy and have your funds on a centralized exchange, you can use something like Coinbase. So there's something for everyone there, really. Yeah, that's the 4 ways you can basically stake Ethereum. That's all I wanted to cover today. I hope that helped. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with another video soon.